Just like most other states, Alaska uses its own interesting slang and terms that you may or may not be familiar with. Here are 22 of them. Chechako, a newcomer or someone who is inexperienced in the ways of Alaska. Snowbird. A snowbird is an individual who spends summers in Alaska and migrates south for winter. Sourdough. A long-term resident of Alaska, typically someone who has endured at least one winter in the state. Termination dust. The first snowfall in the mountains each year. This term means that winter is finally on its way. Ditch diver. Someone who owns a four-wheel drive vehicle and learns the hard way by driving too fast on ice and snow. Ice fog. A type of fog made up of tiny ice crystals, common in colder regions like Alaska. Muktuk. Muktuk is used to describe a dish that consists of frozen whale skin and blubber. Chinook. This word refers to the Chinook wind. It's a warm, moist wind originating in the Pacific Ocean and making its way inland across Alaska. When it arrives, it warms Alaska's air temperature. Muskeg. Muskeg refers to swamps, bogs, and wet marshy areas throughout much of Alaska's terrain. Muskegs are usually saturated with water and difficult to traverse. Combat fishing. This is when a lot of fishermen are on the bank of the river all competing for the same spot. When it comes to fishing on Alaska's Kenai Peninsula, high density is the nice way to put it, though the more common term for the shoulder-to-shoulder fishing commonly seen on the Kenai River is combat fishing. Bunny boots. Very large army surplus boots, known as the ultimate cold weather footwear. Mukluks. Mukluks are soft boots traditionally made by indigenous Arctic peoples, including the Inuit, Inupiat, and Yupik. These boots are crafted from materials like caribou skin or seal skin. They resemble moccasins with higher, boot-like tops. Mosquito dope. This one's easy. It's slang for mosquito repellent. Spinning brodies. That's when you do donuts with your car. For example, he's spinning brodies. Snow berm. Snow berm is when the snowplow pushes the snow off the road and creates big mounds on the sides of the street. The road system. The road system are the four main highways in Alaska. A salmon is spawned out. This means a salmon is dying. Haul road. The term haul road is the northernmost road in the world, the Dalton Highway. The bush. The bush typically refers to places in rural Alaska not accessible by the road or rail system, which encompasses a large portion of the state. Breakup. The spring thaw when ice and snow melt, leading to muddy and sometimes challenging road conditions. Snow machine. A snow machine is what you would call a snowmobile. The milk run. The milk run is the daily circuit of Alaska airline flights that goes from city to city along the Alaska Panhandle between Seattle and Anchorage.